to me. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to the Johnny Bonder Show. We're more than glad that you come out today. We it is so much going on. We wasn't gonna come on, but it's so much going on. I have to say something. Uh, I have to say something. It's looking real bad. And the president of the United States, he just then went. I told y'all several days ago, and I guess I ain't listening. The man need a psychosocial assessment and a dianetic. The man needs some help, man. He I don't know if he got old timers or he getting loose up here or whatever going on. Just whatever evil hits his mind, like this man say he's trying to use the guards. He's trying to use the guards against the National Guard's threat. You know, it- you know, everybody ain't scared of Donald Trump. But again, like I said, when you come on this show, you're gonna learn knowledge, wisdom, understanding, freedom, justice, equality, food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, and joy. Oh, my brother, he's never late. He's never late. We need to. I don't know what we're gonna do for him. We got to do something major. He's the first person on here. 99% of the time, we need to hire him. And I'm gonna talk to my COO, see what position we can give him because he own it. He can be marketing. I'm gonna talk to you, Catherine, about him, Ballot, because he could be hitting stuff and doing stuff and marketing because he own it. He own it. We went on here 2 minutes. He pop up. What a nice young man. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's just it's too much. Then the shooting, 2 children get killed. It's just too much. You know, it's too much.
If you own a home, you're at risk of house stealing. With house stealing, in Mount Vernon, and this is another really proud project that's come to fruition right here in Shawneetown Port, and so many people engaged in this, from the Skates family to all the folks that have been, frankly, keeping this port alive for so long now. Having done a great job of convincing us in Springfield of the importance of this, we're going to be able to.
I'm gonna show y'all the video in person in a minute. I want you to hear what he just said to Chuck. There's a governor, J.B. Fritzler, holds a press conference because he's tired of Trump threatening him with the National Guard.
Worried about especially someone in law enforcement breaking the law, and that's what he's done. So it's something that we've spoken with the Attorney General about. It's always a challenge, an elected sheriff who's not following the Constitution, not following the laws of the state of Illinois. So, I think that's something that we're going to be evaluating how to address. But to be clear, there's no member of law enforcement that should be breaking the law.
We've seen a lot about what's going on in Chicago.
No member of law enforcement should be breaking the law.
Well, yeah, let me just be clear that when the President of the United States is not following the Constitution, when the President of the United States is breaking the law, there's a law called Posse Comitatus that keeps the President from calling troops into an American city unless there is an insurrection. That's not happening in Chicago. That should be a concern to everybody throughout the state of Illinois and, frankly, all over the country. If the president wants to help us, he should help us hire more police. I've done that as governor, but we should absolutely be promoting more police hiring in cities like Chicago and all across the state. He ought not be taking money away from violence prevention programs that the federal government had been funding, but now they're taking that money away. And by the way, why are they doing that? Why is he defunding the police? Because he wants to give major tax breaks to the wealthiest people in this country. It's not right. He needs to be called out on it. I'm doing that. I hope more people will as well. Yeah.
You want to bring him on? 1 minute, Governor.
The Trump administration also reportedly using
People need to hear you. Can you bring the governor on now? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a miracle. What's going on? Trump will be the worst president in the history of time. You got two different clips, one in New York, one in Chicago. You ready?
What portion of the one in Chicago do you want me to show?
Huh?
Where do you want me to start the video?
The one in Chicago, and we'll play that for a minute, 2 minutes, and we'll talk about it, and then we'll bring New York up.
Okay. Well, let me New York first. Give me 1 minute to check it out.
Go right ahead.
great base for preparations. What is your reaction to that? Is that has the Trump administration been in contact with you yet at all about these plans?
The Trump administration has not contacted me at all whatsoever. Nobody in my administration. They're just looking to invade the city of Chicago, not coordinate with law enforcement, who they ought to be coordinating with, not coordinating with the state of Illinois, the governor, or the mayor of the city. This is a part of his plan to do something really nefarious, which is to interfere with elections in 2026. He wants to have troops on the ground to stop people from voting, to intimidate people from going to the voting booth. So take note. That is what this is all about. Now, just stepping back, the president, and let's talk about the press secretary for the president, doesn't seem to understand that it's actually Republican states that have the crime problem. That of the 20 state.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's gonna put it on there. Okay. Want me to put it back on
You
up
ready?
here? Yeah, let's go. I don't hear it. Miss Karen? Miss
Miss
Catherine?
Catherine is here. I'm here.
We don't hear it.
1 second.
Ladies and gentlemen, technical difficulty every now and then that'll happen. They don't want to get this out. I was playing it up there. After a while, we're gonna have a wire where I can hit the button and come on here for a moment and go out. We're gonna get that wire tomorrow. Okay, she went out again. I'll wait for she to come back.
That have the biggest crime problem. 13 of them are red states controlled by Republican governors. Why is he choosing? In fact, of those 20 states, we're at the bottom. Why is he choosing that over going after a red state that voted for him, rather than a blue state that didn't vote for him? We understand why.
So I said to him, "No, Nigel, not without the green." Indubitably.
He's somebody who believes in attacking people who didn't vote for him. When you're president of the United States, just like when you're governor of the state of Illinois, you represent all the people after the election. Your job is to deliver for Republicans and Democrats alike. That's not what this president has done. Instead, he's attacking Democrats. He's attacking Democratic states. We're going to do our best to push back. I think I've been doing that loudly. Other Democratic governors and senators have been doing so. But I'm proud of this state. This president does not understand that we actually have a declining crime rate. In the city of Chicago, it's gone down.
Okay,
For example, the
the
homicide
volume on the TV.
over the last 4 years down
Thank you.
50%.
Thank God, 50% down. Yes, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just trying to show you what the president doing, creating chaos throughout America. Can you play it now where we can hear it?
He was going.
I'm definitely going to get that wire.
Really? Not the wire. I don't understand why it's not playing. Okay, we may have to just let me work on it in the background, and you just continue on with the subject of today's show. I'll get everything situated
Most
back
of
here.
the big cities in Republican-led states. So proud of the work that's being done. We've got more to do. We've got crime on the streets. Any person that gets
50%
killed
down in
or
4
hurt
years.
is a victim of crime, is somebody that we ought to be addressing the challenges for. And we're doing that every day. But the way to do it is with police officers, not with troops.
So this one's in regards to education. So with the funding being released late this year to some schools in the area for Illinois, when the budget coming up for the federal government in September, are there things that you have to look at in Illinois to make sure that schools are covered going into next year?
Yeah, you're talking about the cuts that Trump has and the MAGA Republicans have put in place as a result of the budget that they passed. I want everybody to understand the federal government provides billions of dollars to the state of Illinois every year to support education, as they do every state in the country. Now they're taking money away from education. That money is not replaceable by the state. It's too much money. We don't have billions of dollars laying around to fill the void that is being left by the federal administration. So we're going to do everything that we can to support our schools in every way we can. As governor, just in the last 6.5 years, I've increased funding for our local schools, K-12 schools, by $2.5 billion. That's a lot. It's more than any other governor in the history of the state of Illinois. I believe that we should be building up our K-12 education system, supporting our teachers, supporting our students, and very importantly, supporting the parents. And so I've been doing that. The current president of the United States does not care about folks. He's taking that money away, and it's going to be a real challenge until he leaves office. Hi.
What he's saying, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted y'all to hear it out of his mouth first. It's a real challenge what's going on. Miss the lady Vice President Kamala Harris, she told Roland Martin Page the other night, she said that Trump would use the Army, the Navy, whoever, the National Guard, he would use whatever, because he know most of the seats going to be lost in 2026. There's no way turning it back. Nobody want to deal with them right now. Even Republicans, that's Republicans, don't want to. Neither one of them no good, but the Democrats is more help the people. They got some other ways we don't like, but in that regard, but they got more that can help the people. Trump is directly against all people, white, pink, black, and brown. So there's no one he's not touching. He's that guy. He has no respect, and that's just who he is. And it's good for the world to see it. So again, this other one they went off. What's the redemption of the American Gangster? I'm live. How did that happen? Redemption of the American Gangster. I'm live. That's it. Redemption of my God. I'm live. I appreciate that.
Cut something off. You have a lot of noise going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for it, no matter what condition it's in. If you need to...
Steady and ready to take on Goliath, not hoping but knowing that giant will fall. He is the visionary who saw this mark before others. Our leader for this day, God's messenger, the truth teller, the soul teacher, the liberation seeker, and truth teacher, the Reverend Al Sharp. No justice! No justice! No justice!
We're gonna play that one if you get it on, and it's up there.
What do we want? What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it? 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 We won't go back. We won't go back.
That's right.
We won't go back. All right. They said 62 years ago that the dream that Martin Luther King Jr. spoke about.
Come on, man. Speak.
Was a dream that died in the late 60s.
Come on, man. Speak.
But there were those that kept on fighting. And we went from a balcony in Memphis that killed the dreamer to having a black family on the Truman balcony at the White House. We never stopped dreaming.
Come on.
But now that we have an anti-dreamer,
come on,
one that wants to cut the tax rate for the rich and have cuts in Medicaid and SNAP paid for it. Why do we come to Wall Street? Since you have benefited from Trump, we come to tell you your benefit days are numbered. We're not going back.
You him. You him.
You said, well, we have a couple of hundred people. We were blocking on thousands marched. We marched towards your offices because we know your address. And we're going to march and keep coming to you until we turn the economic inequality in this country around. We're not going back. Let me tell you something. The fact of the matter is the first thing traded on Wall Street was black bodies.
My
the
God.
largest two ports for slave trade in America was Charleston, South Carolina, and Wall Street, New York. They stood us up right in this area and sold us like a bar of soap. Sold us like we were some inhuman particle. But we come back the children of our ancestors. We come back ready to vote, ready to spend our dollars. We're not slaves anymore. We're not going back on the slave market. Donald Trump, get ready for the fight of your life.
Tell him. Tell him. Your sound working?
House in Texas. Let me show you how I invested into it.
Your sound working?
All we can do is give it a whirl.
Give it a go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we pray and pray. No, we're going to get it right between 9 tomorrow.
Reacher, the liberation seeker, and truth teacher, the Reverend Al Sharp.
There it is. Speak,
no
man. Speak.
Justice. No justice. No justice. No justice. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? 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 We won't go back. We won't go back. We won't go back. All right. They said 62 years ago
Speak, man,
that
speak.
the dream that Martin Luther King Jr. spoke about was a dream that died in the late 60s. But there were those that kept on fighting.
Come on.
And we went from a balcony in Memphis that killed a dreamer to having a black family on the Truman balcony at the White House. We never stopped dreaming. But now that we have an anti-dreamer, one that wants to cut the tax rate for the rich, and have cuts in Medicaid and SNAP paid for it. Why do we come to Wall Street? Since you have benefited from Trump, we come to tell you your benefit days are numbered. We're not going back.
Not going back.
You said, well, we have a couple of hundred people. We were blocked along, thousands marched. We marched toward your offices because we know your address. And we're going to march and keep coming to you until we turn the economic inequality in this country around. We're
That's
not going back.
Not going back.
Let me tell you something. The fact of the matter is the first thing traded on Wall Street was black bodies. The largest two ports for slave trade in America was Charleston, South Carolina, and Wall Street, New York. They stood us up right in this area and sold us like a bar of soap, sold us like we were some inhuman particle. But we come back the children of our ancestors. We come back ready to vote, ready to spend our dollars. We're not slaves anymore. We're not going back on the slave market. Donald Trump, get ready for the fight of your life.
All right. That's good. Now, stop it and take it to Ben Trump.
Somebody said,
and I'll play this.
You can't fight Trump. He got too much power.
I think they're using something called tax lien.
You can't fight Trump. He got too much
Take it to Ben Trump.
He has the majority of the Supreme Court. He has the majority of the U.S. Senate. He has the majority of the House of Representatives. Yeah, but there's something he doesn't have. He don't realize that our grandparents and our parents fought when they didn't have a right to vote. They fought when there were segregation laws. They fought when, as slaves, it was against the law to read and write. We are the most educated and refined African Americans in the history of this country. If we could fight when we had nothing, we can fight with what we got now. Some say, well, Reverend Al, use this strategy, use that. It reminds me of Saul in the Bible. After they thought David wasn't fit to fight. David was just a shepherd boy. David had never been to boot camp. David had never been military trained. When they finally said, all right, he keeps insisting to fight, let him fight. Saul said, well, use my sword and use my shield and use my helmet. David said, no, I don't need your stuff. I got a slingshot and a few smooth stones. Trump, don't let the folk around you tell you what we gonna fight you with. We come to Wall Street without slingshots. You don't know how we gonna fight. We're gonna meet you at every turn. We're gonna meet you at every ballot box. We're gonna meet you at every time you take the Dow Jones. We're gonna factor in. We're gonna take our dollars where we respect it, and we're gonna close down where we reject it. If you don't want diversity, inclusion in and economic inclusion in our policy, then you don't need diversity in our consumer dollar.
My God.
We will shop with who does business with us.
My
Who walks
God.
with us. We will stand with who stands with us. And we are not afraid of Trump. We've been beating giants since David. You just one more giant we got to face.
That's a fact. And he's coming down. He's coming down, ladies and gentlemen. I know God gonna bring him down.
To redo district lines.
As a therapist myself, I know how important it is to be able to have someone that you can talk to about your problems, to bounce ideas off of, process your trauma.
Can't win fair. So they're going through redistricting fights. Then they go through now trying to change how they choose governors in the Federal Reserve. We are seeing things we never saw before. But let me tell you something. They never seen us before. You're dealing with a new person. And we not by ourselves. Because if you look all the blocks we filled, some of our white brothers and sisters was here. Some Gentile. We all coming together because we are not going to let you in this democracy and go into an autocracy. Let me say this as I wind down. I know some of you rode all night to get here. You're from Tennessee. Tennessee in the house. Tallahassee, Florida in the house. Atlanta, Georgia in the house. Baltimore, Maryland in the house. Buffalo, New York in the house. New Jersey in the house. Washington, D.C. in the house. We got all Detroit, Michigan in the house. We are all over the country, but all of us on Wall Street, because we wanted y'all to know the address. Because we coming back with an escalated movement. We will not get off Wall Street. You are the ones financing Trump. You better back him up or we're going forward. And I saw Mayor Ras Baraka spoke from Newark. I invited all the candidates for mayor to be here. So I don't endorse candidates, but I take attendance.
Come on, man.
Let's hear from Andrew Cuomo. Oh, he's not here. Let's hear from Eric Adams. Oh, he's not here. Let's hear from Saran Mandani.
How are we doing today? Is the dream still alive? Is the dream still alive?
You got it?
I've been having it, but I think you need to add some commentary before we move on.
And I'm so glad you're so super intelligent. That's why you're the COO. And I agree with you 1,000%. It's wonderful, ladies and gentlemen, to see this in live and living color. That's like somebody snatched somebody's purse and broad open door like, and they got all the cameras on. Donald Trump has snatched the purse and broad open daylight, and the whole world see him now. And he know in 26 how much they're gonna lose. So he's trying to uproot everything he can, but he can't. It won't happen. They're not gonna do it. People are not, excuse me, they're not gonna lay down to him. So the governor spoke and said, "You're not gonna threaten me with the National Guard. You have no right to come in here. 50% of the crime is down. And then my brother Al Sharpton spoke prolific. And then Ben Crunk finna speak. And after Ben Crunk speak, we'll talk about it. And I deal with issues now. The Johnny Binder show. I'm dealing with me. And what would I do when I was Johnny Binder and I see something like this? I would think like I'm thinking. So this is the Johnny Binder show. It's God's show. But you have to understand that I'm trying to give you what you need, where you can be more strong and wiser for your wife, your family, your children. So y'all need to get on here. Y'all need to hit 3-4 more subscriptions so we can monetize, come on the show at the Johnny Binder show. And I love my brother Willie D, the Ghetto Boy. We done topped over 8 million in the last 10 weeks. So it's a wonderful thing for that many people to come and hear what we got to say. Because what we got to say is not about Willie D or me. It's about saving lives. We just use our lives for it, but we trying to, and we will have vocational school where we can stop our children from shooting and killing. And what she's finna show you is, we already showed Al Sharpton. He spoke well. Now we want to show Ben Crunk, and then we'll go back into it. They trying to stop him, and the Wall Street people, they giving tax break to the 800 billion people. Thank you. Catherine?
Oh, I'm still here. I'm put it back on the screen.
Don't worry about it. Everybody is aware now what's going on. They know what's going on. They see it with their naked eye. They can see it on the news and know for a fact that the man we got in that seat, he can't stay. There's no way he can stay. He's detrimental to everybody in the world.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
And Maya Wiley.
Economic justice is civil rights. 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 Economic justice is civil rights.
Are you looking to establish your...
Sisters and brothers, I was talking to Reverend Al, and we both agreed. Worse than how they killed George Floyd. Worse than how they killed Breonna Taylor. Worse than how they lynched Ahmaud Arbery. Worse than how they killed Trayvon Martin is how they unalive us economically every day in every city, in every state, all across America. So we say to you, economic justice is civil rights.
My
Economic
God.
justice is civil rights.
I had to put this on, ladies and gentlemen. I
Economic
want y'all to see it for
justice
yourself.
is civil rights. So, as Reverend Al proclaims me to be Black America's Attorney General, I'm going to make the case in 3 points. And if you don't remember anything else I say, sisters and brothers, I want you all to remember this. Financial freedom helps make all of the other freedoms more than just a dream. Maya, they have to understand.
Come on, man.
That economic justice makes all the other justices more than just a dream. And sisters and brothers, my Lord, having equal
opportunity and access to capital gives us a better chance at generational wealth where it's not just a dream. Because we have to be willing to stand up for our black children's future. We have to be willing to speak up for our black children's future. And we have to be willing to fight for our black children's future. Because if we ain't willing to fight for our black children's future, we can't expect nobody else to fight for our black children's future. Are y'all ready to fight? Are y'all ready to fight? Are y'all ready to fight? Y'all ain't scared. Y'all ain't scared. Y'all ain't scared. Because if you're scared, get out of the way and let us who ain't scared get ready to fight for our black children. Thank you. I rest my case. My God. My God.
Attorney General.
My God. I can really end the show right there. My. That's too much there, ladies and gentlemen. He said it. Economical justice. It's him and Sharpton is on the same page. Hit our tape. Get him something, because we done hit him hard here for the first few minutes. First 37 minutes. So give them something to show them what we're doing, and when they come back, we'll speak about it, and we'll close on out. I got over what I wanted over. I want our people in Houston and everywhere else to see that Donald Trump has to be dealt with. Every pastor, when you teach your sermons on Sunday, you have to speak about the injustice that's going on in America. $900 billion he done taken. We have to speak on it. Stop the Sunday morning disco, the Style Show, and the Political Horse Center, and speak on what our people are being robbed for. And stop pussyfooting and speak the truth. And Jesus said the truth will set you free. Come on with the tape, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to me. Yeah.
We might as well go ahead and let the cat out the bag now then, man, and let them know, man, to start right now following the Johnny Binder Show. Yeah, start following right now. Start following Johnny Binder Show on YouTube right now. Johnny Binder Show on YouTube. Start following right now. Look, let me tell y'all straight up. I have to hold him back at times. So, like, y'all think y'all hearing something on my show. I have to hold him back because this dude be on go. Like go. So I know y'all gonna enjoy his content. So make sure you follow the Johnny, but it's not the Johnny Binder, but Johnny Binder Show on YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, he gonna be streaming like y'all ain't seen this dude. Like he put in the work for real, and that's why I rock with him. He really do put in the work in the community. A lot of people talk that community talk.
90% of your crew is snitching. Get out of the game. Whatever money you got, go open some kind of business. If you don't know how to open and do what my partner did, he gave his money to a restaurant owner. Now he rich because the restaurant owner paid him every month. He invested like half a million with him. And now he out of Galveston. So now he gets rich. Him and his wife got a big home. They come out of Texas University. If you ain't an entrepreneur, invest your money with what it is. Catherine, whoever doing business with me. I'm gonna build 90 townhouses. I need 2.5 right now. So again, invest your money with somebody you can trust. But get out the game. If you don't get out the game, you go into prison. And 85-90% of the time you do, when you get out, you'll be dead. It's not worth it. So this Johnny Biden talk to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to me. Yeah. Yeah.
All this old new boo stuff, shooting and killing each other, man. That ain't gangster.
Listen to me. Yeah.
That ain't gangster. For the lack of knowledge. I'm not playing. I don't do that. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm going to do everything I can. Because in Ezekiel 34, God said we clothe ourselves. We fed ourselves. But we have not fed the flock. And the flock is scattered all over America. So we, so-called ministers, pastors, and bishops, you cannot say we did a good job.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to me. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Ben Crump and the people that with him, and all the people came from all over. I want to thank each and every one of them brothers and sisters for traveling, coming in. I want to thank Al Sharpton. And that's what it's going to take. Think about if 25, 30 mega pastors would do that in each state. We can't lay down and get run over. You being quiet and talking about some sermon of 4,000 years ago, it's not going to work, brother. We've been, I'm going to say this because I know y'all going to get mad at me, but it's all right because it's the truth. Because Jesus is my big brother. We speak about, he was up there for 3 days, but if you count Friday night to Sunday morning, it's not 3 days. And I'll let y'all make it with that. But let's just say he was up there 3 days and early Sunday morning. Okay? And they spiked him and they crowns on his head, spiked him in the side. Yeah, they did it bad. Real bad. 3 days. Almost 3 days. 400 years, us. We the example of Jesus. Nobody else on the planet Earth is more example than Jesus Christ than us, our big brother. Cut the babies out of our stomach. Set the babies on fire. Huh? Take the man, pull him both ways. And that's what they're doing today. to you, Bronze James. You, sir, I need somebody to get this to Bronze James because I need to get to him quick. What you're doing is right, but you need a whole cooperation, brother. Brother, you talking about challenging the NBA? Did you see what happened to Kobe? Brother, this is another league, brother. Brother, hear me. Hear me well. Brother, you're dealing with something major, man. You gonna go in and sit with them and ask them to let y'all work up to do. Brother, I love you. We love you. Brother, but you need a whole you need a whole organization. Billionaires that's gonna sit there with you. You just can't be you and that other dude, Clark, or whoever you got with you. You need a whole table of billionaires. I'm telling you, I love you, man. Back to this, ladies and gentlemen. All you pastors. No one suffered more than us. Not Jesus, Moses, not.
Now you know I can't let you make it.
Oh, you can come on with it.
No, I am. Because he's more than my brother. No, I'm
let's
just
go
saying
in.
for a lot of people watching, he's more than a big
Come on.
brother. He
Baby,
is
we gotta go through that.
yeah,
I
he
want
is
to
the
speak.
way, the truth, and the life.
Jesus suffered 3
And
days.
you are so right that we weren't. People take that out of context about
However they
how
want
many
to take it. I
days
don't care.
he actually was there.
I don't care
on
how
the
they
cross.
take it.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about historically how long he was actually on the cross. We have to remember that days weren't calculated the same way the days are calculated today. They were under a lunar calendar. So that means that the days of the weeks changed more than likely. And then there were 2 Passovers that particular around the time of his passing. But we can go into that later.
So he was up there 3 days?
He was up there for 3 days because technically he would have had to pass on a Wednesday. But I'll go back and we can break that theology down later and we can come back and talk about
I'm going with you. He was up there 3 days.
Go with me. So when you say what you just said,
what did I say?
Understand what you meant, that we have suffered more than Jesus. And I say no.
Ma'am, with all due respect.
Man, with all due respect, have you ever had a cat of 9 tails?
Because you and your emotions. Excuse me, ma'am.
No,
one at a time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you speak, ma'am.
You are so right, but no,
ma'am,
this is logical.
You're not gonna make me stop saying what I'm saying, and you can go get your pastor. You can call whoever you want.
I don't need him.
Nobody suffered more than us. Nobody.
No.
Nobody. So I'm not gonna let y'all keep telling that hot lie. Nobody suffered more than us. We
and there's
for
the truth right
goddamn
there.
Years. So
there's the truth right there.
No, ma'am. You can go on with that.
There's the truth right there.
Get your pastor.
I don't have to go on with
Get your pastor.
I don't need my pastor.
Call your pastor.
I don't
need
him on
here, or I go to his church.
I don't
Nobody
need him.
suffered more than a black man.
Okay.
Nobody. And nobody suffered more than the Jews after us and our Indian brothers.
Okay.
You can't equate no 6 million people in no oven.
No, you can't.
So on the cross. You can't equate us in a ship, the hulls of ship, for almost 3-4 years to get us over here, and over 100 million of us died coming over here. You can't equate it. You can't equate a black woman hanging on a thing and they cut the baby open and set the baby on fire and set the woman on fire. You can't equate it. You can't equate it. Because if they'd have set Jesus on fire, then he couldn't have came back in the third day.
That's why they couldn't break any of the bones in his body, because he had to remain.
We are so glad. He happened to be my big brother. He said, our Father. Come on with this conversation. He said, our Father. If he said, our Father, then he's my big brother. He didn't say my father.
But he's still my way, my truth, and my life. And I can't let that slide, what you just said. I'm so
Young
sorry.
lady, you have a right
I
to
am
speak.
so sorry. I cannot.
Ma'am,
Because
you have
I
a
have
right to
never
speak your
known.
truth.
When he was in the Garden
Go
of
down.
Gethsemane and he said, let this cup pass from me. Do you remember that passage? I know you know it.
Come on, ma'am. I remember
He
the
already
passage.
had blood popping out of his head.
Ma'am.
He hadn't even been arrested yet.
Ma'am,
The blood was already
you emotional.
poured from his head. No,
You
I didn't. I can
emotional.
find. You want me to find it? I said we could have this. And
I already
come
know
back.
it's enough, ma'am.
I know
Nobody
it's in
suffer
there.
more, ma'am. I'm not gonna let you or no pastor no more make this. I'm glad it came on my heart. I debate with any
I'm glad
mega
it came
pastor,
on mine
any
this
cat.
morning.
Ma'am, I'm not gonna argue with
We're
you.
going to agree.
I don't agree
to
with you, and you don't agree with me.
until we can come back.
Nobody suffered more than the black man.
No.
Nobody
I
suffered more
can't
than
let
the
you
Indians, and
perpetrate
nobody suffered more than the
No.
Jews. I love Jesus. 3
Well,
days,
he was a Jew, wasn't
400
he?
years.
And he was black,
No more.
wasn't he? So he was a black Jew, so it all makes sense, right?
Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna argue with you. 3
Okay, I
days.
said I was done with it.
3 days.
3
Y'all
days,
tickle
because
me
it
with
would have
that.
been a Wednesday.
3 days. Whatever day you want to make it. Let's say a whole week. We ain't got to
It
give him
had
3
to be
days.
a week because now
He
we're
hung up there for a
entering
week.
blasphemous land.
Nobody suffered more than the black man.
Okay.
I tell you what you do.
Okay.
I put my life on it. Now go get a pastor to come here, and I go to my partner. He'll put up $100,000. I put my life up and go get any pastor you want to go get. Go get any pastor you want to go get. Go get a rabbi, imam, the Pope, whoever you want to go get. No one has ever suffered more than the black man in America. No one. In the Bible, Quran, or the Torah. That need to be said today through me. God gave me to say that. Did Jesus suffer more than any prophet, any man of God, any of them? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Did he suffer more than us? No, he did not.
It was crucifixion. Just the cross, not even the events leading up to the cross. What was crucifixion designed to do? How did you actually die from being on the cross? How did they die from being crucified? He wasn't the only one.
If you're going to speak, I'm listening to you.
I'm asking you because I want to know. How did that cause death?
No, ma'am. You got emotional a while ago.
Yeah, I did.
You got emotional.
I'm speaking factually.
Because you've been taught by master.
It caused you to cause suffocation.
Ma'am, I'm so no, ma'am. Right. I can stand on what I'm saying.
Standing on mine too, baby.
Okay. But you won't have no truth. You have emotion.
Yeah, mine is truth. No. I need to see your truth.
You said,
I can produce receipts.
I'm gonna ask you a
question.
question.
I told you to wait until we could have a forum that was void of all of this. And since you need a man behind me to second my emotion or my thoughts of what I've read and what I've studied,
I know you know a lot of men.
Go find that man, or better yet, I'll roll up with a woman.
Okay,
so
call whoever you want to call.
It doesn't matter to me. But I know what you cannot tell me or say.
Ma'am.
But okay, we can get back to the topic. Enough.
Okay, no. I'm at the topic. No one has ever suffered more than the black man, the Indians, and the Jews in America.
Okay. In America.
I will tell you the real truth. In the world, 3 days don't add up to no 400 years. But we'll have this subject. Get your pastor, get whoever else you got, get whatever man you know, get whatever pastor you know.
I don't need a man to second the motion. That's what the book is for, isn't it?
Okay, get the book.
That's what the concordance is for.
We'll put the book on there. You ain't gonna win, man. No,
I've already won in Jesus.
Everybody want to limit. Everybody want to limit what happened to us.
I don't need to win.
You're just talking out your emotion. Everybody want to limit what happened to us. We suffer more than anybody.
I'm not belittling, saying that we have not suffered as a people. I am not saying that in any truth, form or fashion.
Who suffered
But
more
when
than us?
you make a comparative analysis and you try to
Comparative?
compare,
It's comparative. Who
you
suffered
try
more
to
than us?
compare
I'm
our
asking a
suffering
question.
to his, I am so sorry.
Ma'am?
I cannot allow that on my watch.
Ma'am.
So go back to your
on the
subject.
Johnny Binder show,
Go back to
I just
and
uncovered
thank
the truth.
you made my
Who
headache
suffered
go
more
away.
than us?
No.
I know you can't come up with nobody, but try one. Who suffered more than the black man?
I wasn't even, see, this wasn't my argument. I said we have. I said we have. But in my eyes, Jesus is that initial black man. That black Hebrew they crucified him.
Yeah,
So and it rolls
I'm glad
downhill
you know.
from there if you believe
He had hair
that
like lamb
he
wool.
died for. So
Excuse me.
no, I'm not doing
He had
that.
hair like lamb wool,
I
feet
know
like
who he
burner's
was.
grass,
I know
eyes
who
like
he
burner's
was.
fire.
Better
So
yet,
I know he was
know
a black
who
man.
he is. So
We
I'm
know
good.
for a fact he was a black man. Because after that, here we are, suffering. Now here goes Donald Trump. Won't bring the police in and arrest everybody. Oh, it's so much law. I got to bring the National Guards in. Oh. So again, thank you. I am so glad that you emotionally spoke up the truth that you know. May God bless you. May God keep you.
That is the only truth. He is
That's
the
only
truth
for you.
No, he is the truth. And if you don't know it, then you need to go consult with the Holy Spirit so he can go in and convict
Do we need
you.
it now?
But
Do we need?
it's done. It's
Do we
done.
need it now
Like
for
you
Trump?
said, enough is enough. And I've
Excuse
had
me.
enough of this conversation.
Well, get
So
out
we
of
can
it
move
then.
forward.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave the conversation alone. And whenever you want to start it again, have your pastors with you. We
I
come
don't
right
need
on the
my
Johnny Binder
pastors
show
with
where it
me.
started
But
at.
what I will have in
And
my
bring 'em
word,
on.
I will have everything prepared. I'm ready for you. I don't
Thank
need
you.
anybody else. I got
Okay.
Jesus behind me. Go ahead.
You do?
I do. I always have been.
I'm so glad. All right.
So you go ahead. I know my path, and I know what keeps me.
We
So
so
you go
glad.
ahead, brother.
I'm so glad to hear you so emotional. Bless your beautiful heart. Boy, I'm going to say this in church one day too. What I just said here, I'm going to say it in church. I'm gonna rock it. I'm so sick of
Rock it,
people
because I'm finna let, because I
acting
told
like
you what happened.
we
I
ain't suffered
shared my
more than anybody on the
testimony,
planet.
what happened to me this past
Ain't
Easter.
gonna happen no more. I'm speaking the truth. But thank you. Again, ladies and gentlemen, that's my COO. We're talking about enough is enough. The redemption of American Gangster, Johnny Binder. We needed that. I'm so glad she spoke up, because what she did, millions of people do what she just did. And I understand. I used to be one of them. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm
No,
gonna
it
leave that
sure
conversation
isn't.
alone. I'm gonna leave that conversation alone till she get all her scriptures, and she says she don't need nobody. So that means she gonna debate with me. Boy, we're gonna let y'all, we're gonna give y'all a week notice before that happens. So all y'all come on here. I ain't lost a debate in 34 years with professors, pastors, ministers, doctors, lawyers. Yeah. Psychiatrists, psychologists, LPC. So she can come. I'm humble. I love her. Whoever want to come, not just her. You Pope, you Donald Trump. That's like you ain't gonna say nothing because you think you God. I apologize, Mr. Trump, because you think you God. So we already know what you're gonna say. You're gonna tell us to kiss your ring. But again, ladies and gentlemen, with all due respect, I love Jesus, and I love what he done. I love the sacrifice he done. He's my big brother. He said, "Our Father, art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." So I understand that, and I understand it very well. And I love him for all the sacrifice he has done. And he sacrificed his life to show us the wickedness of this world. That's why in John 17, he said, Father, I've done everything you've asked of me, and I glorified your name in the land where you may glorify me. So Jesus suffered. And then he said, I don't pray for this world. I only pray for those that follow me to my Father. At one time he was. But when it got to John 17, my beautiful sister, I'm on the show. I can't wait to call you back. I do send you the link. You can come on. My sister's from Las Vegas. How you doing? Hey, I'll call you right back. All right. Something happened at an apartment complex and they won't stay now. Like right now. They want me to get up and run. And I will after the show if somebody dead. I'm definitely gonna run all the lights to get there. And that's who we are. That's what Johnny Bounder is, the Johnny Bounder show. But it ain't my show, it's God's show. And God using me to get his word out. Over 9 million people heard me and Willie D. It's on the way to 10 million plus. It won't stop. Let me give you the good news. It won't stop because we said something and saying something. And I love my sister. I love her. She's so wonderful. I like the way she spoke up. That's so wonderful. That's going to start this whole conversation about our brother, Jesus Christ. And it's going to start how y'all owe us reparation. And we will get it. Y'all owe us, America. You took care of the Vietnamese, our Jewish brothers and sisters that suffered, even though we didn't do it, but we paying. But you done us. And you done it to the Vietnamese, our Indian brothers. You put smallpox in the blanket and killed 20 million of them. You killed over 100 million of us. You ain't gave us $1. And we built your whole country. Pick your cotton and your tobacco. Anytime we go to work, we're 400 years behind. It's the Johnny Bounder Show. I'm not that same idiot. I'm not that same fool I once was. You shouldn't have never sent me to prison, America. I'm going to tell the truth on you. J. Edgar Hoover government and Donald Trump living it out right now. That no black man rise and look like a messiah. And he want to bring everybody down, Mr. Trump. Jasmine Crockett, he want her down. Al Green, he want him down. Take 5 seats. I'm bringing in the National Guards. It's sad. And pastors, I want to just ask you a question as I close out. What should we be teaching? You don't think we should be teaching our people how to survive? You don't think we need to be teaching our people how to save money, get canned goods and stuff, because something going to happen? Something is going to happen. Trump is not going to stop. And some of these National Guards are listening to him and creating a problem. Look what they did to the ISIS. Over half of them people locked up. Been here 20, 30 years, got their cars, everything, got a wife and family. They say they're going to get the criminals and the ones undocumented. He didn't say we're going to get the... He never asked them. They just run them down and throw them in a van or bus and drive them off. I seen so many people, Catherine, that's right, you was there, at Monday night at the city council. Almost 85, 90% of the people were speaking about the ISIS. And these white folk, not all Hispanic, speaking how our Hispanic brothers are being misused and have built this country after us. I mean, they cut yards, they do our fingers, our toes, they do housekeeping, they build, electricians, and they put, I think I think there's some. I think it's 15 to 20 billion dollars in this economy every year. So again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. I wanted to get this out. What Catherine played of Ben Crump. I wanted to get Al Sharpton out. She got him out. Al spoke. Black man suffered. Black man suffered, past and present. There's no doubt about that. They make $40 billion a year. Right now. $40 billion plus a year. Right now. With black men back in slavery. 400 different products made up this law conspiracy. First was overseas, they brought it over here. 2 or more conspired. And made up this federal law and made these cases federal laws where they can get us on their federal system. The dudes make $400, $600 a month. Them jobs worth hundreds of thousands. So we've been suffering. Chief views. Okay. Go get the book. I'm listening. Okay. We've been suffering more than any people on the planet Earth. Our women have been disrespected more than any women on the planet Earth. So I mean no disrespect to my big brother, no disrespect to no church or mosque. I just know the truth. And I know the truth will set you free. This is an open show. This is live. Do you think I'm stupid enough to say what I said and can't back it up? I put my life on what I said. And I'm going to win. So whatever pastor, my sister, I'm not going to debate her. I want a pastor. I want somebody to say they been ordained. They're anointed. To sit in front of me and tell me, did Jesus suffer? Oh my God, yes. Did he take a lot? Oh yes, he did. For us, oh yes. Yes, 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 yes. And I love him for it. And after he been dead over the 2,000 years and we here now, that's why we know he black. Because no one suffered like him and us. And our Jewish brothers. And our Indian brothers, that's the Aboriginals. I'm glad I'm in the subject. They are Aboriginal, they black. The Maya, the Cheyenne, the Cherokee, the Blackfoot, they black. That's why they call the white man pale face. They were this color. This is not black. The essence of us is black. All colors come from black, the essence. We're not a race. Everything comes from the black woman. A race has a beginning and ending. We have no beginning and ending. We beginning with God. That's why we have X and Y chromosome in us. And the woman got double X. We got male and female. So again, I'm live. And if I'm saying something wrong, bring it. Y'all, come on. Come on the show. Text it. Call me on 281-896-8215. Come on. Please, I'm here. I'm well studied. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to defeat the United Snake government. And while I'm on that subject, I found out something today. I found out something. There's a lady by the name of Maggie Lene Walker. And I really want to send this to Sister Catherine where she can put it up here. I want y'all to hear what happened. It ain't but 1 minute long. They've been lying to us, y'all. The black woman done something extraordinary. And they hid it from us, as usual. You know, they've been hiding stuff from us for a long time. And it's not racism, people. It's faxism. So I don't want none of y'all to look at this and say, well, he talking that black talk. No, I'm not. I'm talking God talk. I'm talking what happened to us. And the world needs to know. Okay, hold on. Here she is right here. Let me see how can I get this. Let me see. How can I get this to Catherine? Let me try this way. Catherine.
Yes.
Play this here. It's 2 minutes long. It's about this great woman. I don't want to play it and mess it up. I'd rather you to play it up here. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is so powerful tonight. You finna see how they've been hiding the truth from us. You finna see something. Captain, did you get it? Did you get it? I sent it to your phone.
I'm checking.
Medina, I had sent it to you earlier too. I want the world to see this. How they've been hiding. These folks been lying to us so long. They are habitual liars. And Jesus said, you have your father, the devil, and the lust that you should do. He was a murdering bull, not in the truth. This is Jesus Christ. I know y'all don't like that, but I'm going to read the Bible. He said, told you the first woman to own a bank. Nope, I don't want it. Oh, no. You got it yet?
I have to log into my Facebook.
Go right ahead. We'll wait on you while you're doing that. Let me see what I can do while you're doing that. What I'm going to do, you can put on, that'll give you enough time. That way the people that just come on, they'll see our commercial. Put the commercial on. And by that time, you'll have it logged in.
To me, yeah.
We might as well go ahead and let the cat out the bag now then, man, and let them know, man, to start right now following the Johnny Binder Show. Yeah, start following right now. Start following Johnny Binder Show on YouTube right now. Johnny Binder Show on YouTube. Start following right now. Look, let me tell y'all straight up. I have to hold him back at times. So, like, y'all think y'all hearing something on my show. I have to hold him back because this dude be on go. Like go. So I know y'all gonna enjoy his content. So make sure you follow the Johnny, but it's not the Johnny Binder, but Johnny Binder Show on YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, he gonna be streaming like y'all ain't seen this dude. Like he put in the work for real, and that's why I rock with him. He really do put in the work in the community. A lot of people talk that community talk.
90% of your crew is snitching. Get out of the game. Whatever money you got, go open some kind of business. If you don't know how to open, then to do what my partner did. He gave his money to a restaurant owner. Now he rich because the restaurant owner paid him every month. He invested like half a million with him. And now he out of Galveston. So now he gets rich. Him and his wife got a big home. They come out of Texas University. If you ain't an entrepreneur, invest your money with it. Catherine, whoever doing business with me. I'm gonna build 90 townhouses. I need 2.5 right now. So again, invest your money with somebody you can trust. But get out the game. If you don't get out the game, you're going to prison. And 85-90% of the time you do, when you get out, you'll be dead. It's not worth it. So this Johnny Biden talking to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to me. Yeah. Yeah.
All this old new boo stuff,
Yeah.
shooting and killing each other, man. That ain't gangster.
Listen to me. Yeah.
That ain't gangster. For the lack of knowledge. I'm not playing. I don't do that. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm going to do everything I can. Because in Ezekiel 34, God said we clothe ourselves. We fed ourselves. But we have not fed the flock. And the flock is scattered all over America. So we, so-called ministers, pastors, and bishops, you cannot say we did a good job.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to me. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank her again for that video. That video is so powerful. A lot of people love it. There's going to be a part 2 and 3 to it, and 4 and 5. It's going to be added. Other people, I won't tell you who, but some other people I dealt with going to be added to it. And I just want people to see what I've been through. And God brought me back from death row to God's row. And it's a great day today to have such an intelligent conversation about Ben Crump, Al Sharpton, going to that where them billionaires at and let them know. But you know what? That nobody never say. And I don't think Mark Cuban have a problem paying tax, even though I know he probably did some of his loopholes. And he went Democrat, so he know they gonna cut his taxes. But he went, what I'm saying, I want to say something I ain't never said. It's twice tonight I said something I've never said. How do you billionaires, it's 800 of y'all. What are y'all? Are y'all human? Are you animals? Are you women and men of God? I don't know. I know just one black billionaire, Ben Crump. I rode with him. I was in Oklahoma with him, and San Francisco, and Jacksonville, and then he sent his people down there. We've won the first hanging case in America. So I'm just asking a question. You know, I'm just child in this, not being facetious. I'm just asking a question. Why would y'all want that many tax cuts and us poor people pay more taxes than you. Why? Are you that greedy? And I've never heard nobody speak about this but one person. I'm not going to call his name. The wise of us know what I'm talking about. Why won't you call his name? I'm not going to call his name. But so I've never seen nobody challenge the billionaires. Why don't you want to? Buffett got y'all giving 50% of y'all money away. Another man got y'all giving away. Why you go that way? And while we living right now, that you could be fat on Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP, Head Start. Our education system is already tore up, and you're going to take money out of it? And then you're going to take money out the system for the police? Were they dealing with anger management and dealing with people but trying to make better mentally and spiritually how to handle these situations of mental people? And almost 75-80% of the people in America, whether we want to believe it or not, need a psychosocial assessment or dynamic. All of us, me, all of us in the hospital, and some of us in intensive care. A lot of us. So again, they make $40 billion. Hey, Sister Delta. Hey, Sister Delta, I love you. They make $40 billion over, send us to prison with 400 different products. I explained it on Willie D's show much as I could. And it went viral. So again, if we've been set up, we got 500,000 women in prison for the first time. And a lot of them look like us. All this is a con game. The word emancipation, proclamation means free from the hand, never free from the mind. When they sent me to prison, they should have never sent me to prison. Never, and I'm so glad they did. The last 40 years, I did 10 days for 10 years. I was in there studying. I was learning how to eat. I'm not eating now. I don't live to eat no more. I eat to live. I don't eat meats no more. All them cancerous. I don't eat dairy. It's mucus. It's cancer. I don't deal with your sugar. It's heroin. And you got a CVS and a Walgreens in every state of the United States. Monopolize. It's a con game. They don't cure anything. They treat. To you, brother Warren X Chief, you have helped with diabetes, cancer on the show with fast and praying. And that's what you need to keep teaching. Keep saving people's lives. Stay a clean glass of water. Do that. Whoever don't fast, whoever don't pray, that's on them. Ain't got nothing to do with you. You're not the God, and me neither. Whoever don't come in and help me with the vocational school, nothing to say. But when I say something to the pastors, I'm only speaking what Ezekiel 34 say. You clothed yourself, you fed yourself, but you have not fed the flock. You have scattered my flock. It's your Bible. Burn it up if you don't like it. And the Prince David will come and remove you. And I just kind of think I'm number two. Number one has been talking to y'all. I ain't gonna tell you again what I'm talking about. And I'm coming as a child of God to say to my beautiful pastors, some of y'all prolific, but you gotta get a faith base and stop letting them control you and believe in God completely, emphatically. And a few of us, just if 15 or 30 of us come together, and we could change the world. We have our own banks, our own credit union, our own finance company. and do what Pastor Kirby John did. Build Corinthians Point 1 and 2. Have our own Texas Children's Hospital. Have our own power center where we give all our engagement and stuff and marriage and everything we do in our own building. Then keep the money at home. Pastor Kirby John is prolific, one of the most prolific pastors in the world. And they entrapped him. They should have vetted that white boy, whoever around him that brought him, as I said before, you need to get rid of him because they was a part of that. You were so powerful, they want to widen you. And your wife did a great job. Suzette, we love you. So again, ladies and gentlemen, Captain, you had that ready so we can play it? Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody wake up before you go to sleep. Watch this about the black woman. Come on. Can't hear it.
Maggie Lena Walker.
Wait, what?
Born in 1864 to a formerly enslaved mother, Maggie didn't just break barriers, she bulldozed them. At a time when black folks couldn't even enter most banks, she built her own. In 1903, she founded the St. Luke Penny Savings Bank, giving black families the power to save, buy homes, and invest in their futures when no one else would.
Oh, wow.
But Maggie didn't stop there. She ran newspapers. She opened department stores. She hired black women when no one else would. And through the Independent Order of St. Luke, she taught financial literacy, empowerment, and self-reliance to thousands.
Hold on.
While Wall Street was locking us out, Maggie was teaching us how to build our own.
Okay.
But ask your history teacher about her and watch the silence.
Wow.
They buried her legacy because it proves we've always been builders, always been bosses. If this is your first time hearing her name, drop a money bags in the comments. Follow Roots Uncovered because we're unearthing every untold story they tried to erase.
Come on now.
Uncovered.
They never told you the first woman to own a bank in the U.S. wasn't white. She was a black woman named Maggie Lena Walker.
Wait, what?
Born in 1864 to a formerly enslaved mother, Maggie didn't just break barriers, she bulldozed them. At a time when black folks couldn't even enter most banks, she built her own. In 1903, she founded the St. Luke Penny Savings Bank, giving black families the power to save, buy homes, and invest in their futures when no one else would.
Oh, wow.
But Maggie didn't stop there. She ran newspapers. She opened department stores. She hired black women when no one else would. And through the Independent Order of St. Luke, she taught financial literacy, empowerment, and self-reliance to thousands.
Hold on.
While Wall Street was locking us out, Maggie was teaching us how to build our own.
Okay.
But ask your history teacher about her and watch the silence.
Wow.
They buried her legacy because it proves we've always been builders, always been bosses. If this is your first time hearing her name, drop a money bags in the comments. Follow Roots Uncovered because we're unearthing every untold story they tried to erase.
Come on now.
They never the first woman to.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never went to Roots Uncovered, but I'm going to get my COO and my oldest daughter, Lavetta. I want to find out what they're uncovering. And as God give us some money and we get wealthy on this show, helping people, we will give them thousands of dollars to do that. That's a great research. And it makes me feel so good. 1903, she opened up a bank. That's powerful. Then she taught them financial literacy. Then she opened a department store. I mean, and gave them jobs. And she's prolific. I can salute her. I want to go out on a good note on the woman and much as she's done for us in America. And without her, we would not be nothing. So then, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you. We got to get off here at 1:45. I'm getting off now. And I want to tell all of you, appreciate you, and don't take it wrong. Uh, people can come on this show and speak the truth, and we want to hear it. And if you say something different than what we know, then we just say, bring your books back and prove it to us. If you can prove it to us, we'll humble ourselves and say to you, you win, and we'll go your way. But since 1965 and 66, J. Edgar Hoover and the United States government have not found one word wrong and never will. It's 2025 going to 2026. So again, ladies and gentlemen, thank God for that lady, Maggie. 1903. I never knew that. We got a sister with a bank in Dallas. Supposed to have 3 sisters with a bank in Katy, and we got 19 sisters with 1,000 acres building their own town. Never happened that I know of in this modern day and time. So, and I met 3 of them and went down there and promoted them with the Black Wall Street. So, man, we have to stop this man, Trump. He's trying to create chaos all over America. And I pray that the governors and the people of God and the judges stand against him, because he's trying to take the democracy, take the law out of America and put the Project 2025. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen. Wake up. May God bless you. May God keep you. To my children, we love you. To the hip-hop world, we love you. Get out the gang. Get out the game. Get out. It's Johnny Biden talking to you. Get out. We open up vocational schools for you to save your life. Don't get stuck in one of them prison cells for the rest of your life, man. And don't get killed. Until we can get Donald Trump out of the office, when the police stop you, turn the lights on in the car. I ain't never said this one. Turn the lights on in the car. Let all the windows down. Let them down. Hold both your hands on the steering wheel. Have your license right here over your this whatever this is up here. You know what it is. And give them your driver license and your insurance. And have a video on. They got videos now, like the police. You can hit the button and have your one in your car. Turn your phone on Facebook and let them know you're being recorded. Most of the time, 90% of them, that's bad, and most of the police ain't bad, but the ones that are, if they know they're being recorded, they kind of like, they gonna see me on, no, I ain't gonna do it. So, and don't pull nowhere in the dark. And if you gotta be out at 10 o'clock at night, have somebody in that car with you and get home quick as possible. Stay away from these clubs. I was there last night just for an hour. Come outside. Dude want to eat. Dude said, okay, go on. The dude swung at him. I grabbed the dude, man. What you doing? What you doing, brother? I said, brother, you swung at that brother, man. Hit that brother. What's wrong with you, brother? Brother, going on. The brother clocked him. He fell on the ground. So, it over some food. Oxtail. Something that's going to give you something that you can't get rid of. We fighting over oxtail. Oh, my God. And the brother there, I love him. Me and him going to do something together. And he going to put vegan food with that. So we going to do something major with him. He's a wonderful brother. We love him. But ladies and gentlemen, we got to come together. White or black, pink or brown. I don't hear about no religion. We hear about no religiosity. We got to come together to get Trump out of there. It's got to be a state of emergency. He's mentally psychotic. He needs a psychosocial assessment and a dynamic. My children, okay, I got to get out of there. My children, get out the game. If you don't know how to run a business, find somebody to do it, invest in them. You got my number right here, 281-896-8215. Let's save our children, our kids, and our kind. Let's change this. Let's break this generational curse. We can do it. Stop committing suicide. Stop running a burning fire. Run away from it. Please. Let's stop hurting one another. If you learn to love yourself, then you learn your brother. If you learn to love God, you love your brother and your sister. And I want to tell you, every time we disrespect a woman, we're disrespecting God. I know you didn't know. Why, Jeremiah? Because the woman belonged to God, brother. That's why. May God bless you. May God keep you. Catherine, anything you want to say? Okay.
Nope, just looking forward to the continuation of our conversation so we can go on and wrap that up.
Yes, ma'am. I want to apologize to you on this thing. I'm not going to do that with you or to you because it's not going to be good. So I want a pastor, a bishop, or anybody you know that want to come on, and I would debate and dialogue with them because they got papers and scholars and learned. You are my friend, and you the COO of this company.
I don't want to do it to you too. So
yeah,
we'll call that neutral ground. We'll call it neutral ground.
Thank you. But I'm going to get some pastors on here. Pastor Harris, Pastor, not Rodney. He got shot. I can't call his name right now. Byron Jones. Pastor Jay, Pastor Miller. Some people deep. I want to talk to them.
Jack Evans Jr., the one that used to like to debate all of the men from the Nation of Islam.
Who?
His name is Jack Evans Jr. He was the president of Southwestern Christian College. Okay. All the big debates that used to come through Dallas-Fort Worth and I didn't understand why they were doing that, but it was the Church of Christ against the Nation of Islam. So I wasn't really down with the faction, but if you want somebody, I know he well versed.
Him too.
Him too.
Give me the best of the best.
I got it.
I want it. I want the fire. I want it.
Yeah,
and I'm going to prove to them in their book, our book, what I say is facts. May God bless you. May God keep you, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we got to stop Donald Trump. It's 2025, not 2,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago. Right now, this man has no respect for none of us. No, not one. He's sick. He needs a psychosocial assessment. It needs to be the state of emergency. He must be moved. May God bless you. May God keep you. This is the Johnny Binder Show. We appreciate you coming out. How much time? Now she can't play that. And so I'm going to go out this way. Thank you.